pretty people, and welcome back. If this is your first time here though, my name is Gloria Evans. I do makeup on Saturdays and I do skincare on Sundays, and my brand is called Makeup and Madness. I've been doing this for a bit now, and I'm actually newer to YouTube. I was usually over on Instagram and Facebook, but I'm trying to like branch out. So yeah, if you're new here and you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe and catch me every Saturday. But we are going to get into this tutorial real quick. I'm not going to do anything fancy, like, you know, when I have my whole face done up, I do my intro, and then I pan out or zoom out or whatever you call it, and then have a bare face, and then we start from scratch. I have a baby downstairs that's only 3 weeks old, and she needs booby milk. So what we're going to do is, I already did one eye. This is the look we're going for, and I'm going to show you how to do it on this side. So this is a cut crease, and all the eyeshadows I am using are from Saint. Saint is a brand that I personally represent. I do sell their product. I am going to be using a lot of other things, so I will just kind of tell you what I'm using as I go. So let's just get right into it. To prime my eye, I am going to use my favorite primer, which I also use as a concealer, and it is called P. Louise, and this is shade 0.5. I like this one because I don't have to set it and it doesn't crease, which is a huge thing for me because I have hooded eyes. Basically, I have to apply my eyeshadow differently because I don't really have a crease that's visible. I have to create a new crease for myself. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my eye. You don't need very much of this. I basically just put, actually I'm going to use the back of my hand. Just going to get a little bit on my brush and dab it everywhere. Go ahead and carve out under the brow to make it look a little bit cleaner. Carry it out here. And I am going to place some shadow underneath. So I'm going to prime down here a bit as well. Staying away from directly under this eye area here, because if you have fine lines and creases and you put concealer too heavily there, it's going to enhance the creasing and make you look 10 years older, which is not what anybody wants. Okay, base is in place. Hey, that rhymes. And so now I'm going to go in. The brushes I'll be using are from Sigma. They were created by Beauty Bird. They're so pretty. They have these gorgeous like marble handles and these rose gold little piece accents. I love them. They're so pretty and they blend really well. This one is the Dream Powder Perfector. It's like a blending brush, like a main blending brush, but smaller. Like I said, I have hooded eyes. I also have very small eyes. I'm a very tiny person. I'm only 4'11", weigh like 100 pounds. So I got tiny eyes. I need a tiny brush. Always use the brush that fits your eye shape best. Okay, so I am going to go in here. Let me show you these colors real quick. All these eyeshadows are from Saint. This is my palette here. These are all the beautiful colors. And the ones we are going to be using today are this guy. Where are you? So we're going to be using this girl here. This is Gigi. Then we're going to be using Amethyst, Miha, and As You Wish. Now this color doesn't look very exciting, but it's so gorgeous. It's very iridescent, so when you put it on, it goes on as like a bone color, but then when it hits the light, it turns all sorts of shimmery pinks and purples, kind of like an opal. So those are the colors we'll be using. I'm going in with Gigi first. And my crease is right down here. It's basically on my lid. So I'm going to go ahead and create a crease up here. But first I'm going to place my transition color. And if you also have hooded eyes, you're going to want to apply your eyeshadow by keeping your eye open, because you can make a gorgeous eye look down here, but then when you open, it'll all disappear. So make sure you open your eye at least at periods as you are applying. So this is transition color Gigi. Just gonna go ahead and blend this out, and I like to carry mine out all the way here and to a point, because I have round eyes and I try to elongate them so I don't look like a deer in the headlights. All right, transition colors down. Now we're going into Amethyst. I'm also going to switch brushes. I'm going to go in to, this is her Dream Detailed Blending Brush. So we're going from fluffy to, this is still a little bit fluffy, but it's more, it's just a little bit more precise, like it's flat instead of round, so that I can actually build this crease. So I'm going in with my crease color, which is Amethyst, and I'm going to carve out my crease and make it pretty defined. And I'm basically just stamping it into place to start. Not even, don't take it all the way into the corner. As I add darker colors to the palette on my eye, I tend to, each one goes further and further from the inner corner of my eye. So this I'm patting into place. Just make it a little bit darker. Okay, now that I've got this color where I want it, I'm going to go ahead and switch back over to that fluffy blending brush. And I'm going to make sure these blend seamlessly together. Okay, we're only doing a half cut crease, so now I'm going to cut my crease by taking another flat brush, but it's going to be much smaller. So the one that I used to apply to my eye, that was the Ultimate Shader brush, and this one is called the Dream Cream color, and it is absolutely perfect for cutting the crease. And I am actually not going to go in with the P. Louise because that one's of a thicker consistency. I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape. I'm going to go ahead and find my perfect crease point by just placing a little bit here. And then I'm going to look up, and that's going to tell me about where my crease is going to be, and I'm going to build off of that. And I will usually go a little bit higher than where the concealer actually stamps. And now I'm going to go in with, this is her fluffy pencil brush, and I'm going to take that color As You Wish, and I'm going to stamp it all over the inner corner. Now I'm going to go in with that color Mija, and I'm just going to do right down the center of my eye, lined up with my pupil. And this is going to help these colors transition back into these dark colors over here. And I'm just going to blend right on the line where those two colors meet. Then I'm going to take Gigi again. And then I'm going to go back into Amethyst for the outer corner. I'm not worried about blending just yet. I'm going to go in with the Dream Brow brush. This is super thin. I'm going to dip into that Amethyst, and we're going to make this cut crease a little bit more crisp by tracing the outline. And then I'm going to go in with the fluffy pencil again and just kind of blend the top portion to erase any harsh lines. Alright, so now we're going to take care of the lower lid area. I'm just going to hit with Gigi. And where my inner lashes stop, that's where this color is going to stop. So I'm going to take it from the outer corner all the way to where my lash line ends. And then I'm going to go and take Amethyst, and we're going to do this on the outer corner. and tie it up into the look up here. And then I'm just going to take that fluffy brush that I started with, and I'm going to smooth out these lines down here so that everything is pretty smoked out and well blended. And now for some highlighter. I'm going to go back in with the fluffy shader brush, and I'm going to take my Too Faced highlight palette, and I'm taking this one here, which is called Dazzle, and we're going to highlight the brow right under there, and also this inner corner. And I already had mascara on from earlier today, but we're going to go ahead and add one more layer just to make it look all tied together. And in case you are wondering, this is also from Too Faced. You're seeing a trend. I really do like Too Faced brand. This is the Waterproof Better Than Sex Mascara. It's amazing. I actually have very long lashes, but they're like white blonde, so I tend to want not necessarily lengthening mascara. Sorry, I was like brain farting on the word, but volumizing, and this is definitely a really good one for that. Another good one, if you're on a budget, I just discovered this and I could not believe how good it was. It's like $4. This is Essence / Princess. And it said false lash effect, and I was a little skeptical because I'm a little bougie when it comes to makeup, so I tend to buy like the more expensive things, but I wanted to buy it and see if it was that great, and it actually was. So now I have a cheapo alternative. But anyhow, this is the look. Very pretty. Ooh, ah. If you like it and you want to see more, please subscribe, and I will see you guys next Saturday. Bye.